It seems like you can't plan a wedding without experiencing your fair share of drama. A brother is threatening to write off his sister who has been struggling with alcoholism because her recovery interferes with his wedding. Say what? Have a look. A groom-to-be is causing some major family drama after saying his sister, who is in rehab, will be dead to him if she misses his wedding. Their mother posted online looking for advice. The wedding is scheduled for 1 week after she completes rehab. But their mom doesn't think throwing her daughter into a wedding with an open bar that soon is a good idea, especially since there will be rowdy, heavy drinkers there. The son feels mom is taking his sister's side and told her she shouldn't bother coming to the wedding either. Should this recovering sister show up to her brother's wedding or just stay away to protect her sobriety? Let's put this to a vote. Should this sister go to her brother's wedding? Press yes or no on your tablets. No. Oh, and by the way, I found out this gentleman's name, first name is High, last name Maintenance. All right, everyone. Votes, are they in?
Okay.
45% said yes, 55% said no. I'm going straight to the expert.
I believe that it's medically justifiable that she doesn't go. And I only have one thing to say to the brother, which is, it's not all about you all the time.
Yes!
The relapse rates of people as they get out of treatment centers is at its highest in the first 3 months, and certainly in the first week. And weddings are such emotional events, whether it's a happy emotion or a negative emotion, that can prompt people to drink. In this particular family, the father's side has a lot of heavy drinkers, and so that's gonna be another trigger for her as well. She's finally out of the treatment center, which is great, but that's when people really have to find their own way, and this type of event is just way too much for somebody who's in early sobriety. I'd be happy to write a doctor's note for this particular...
Me too! Are
sister.
you in?
Yes.
She can get 3 notes.
Of course. I
ridiculous.
understand why the audience is split because there's
Yeah.
also this other mentality of, look, it's your brother's wedding. Couldn't you just go to the ceremony and then go home?
Maybe take a couple pictures.
Hold on,
But
though.
if you're an alcoholic and you've literally just left treatment, and clearly there are some potential family triggers here as well.
Yes.
Think about that for a minute, because there's a dynamic here in this family that is unhealthy.
Oh,
the son
absolutely.
is basically disowning the sister, and also says now the mom's siding with the sister, so she doesn't need to bother coming either. That is a bizarre family dynamic.
Right.
That sounds like a high-stress wedding, and not a wedding I would want to go to.
Oh, absolutely. You know, 99% of alcohol and substance use disordered individuals, it comes from a family of origin dynamic that triggered them to drink, and they become the scapegoat. They're the identified problem, and everybody else in the family gets to deal with that instead of their own issues. And so I really feel like the brother needs to check himself, because there's gonna be multiple people there who are there just for him. And with regards to her going to the ceremony and leaving, it's too hard. People
agree.
will really trigger you to stay, and then you just pick
You're
up that
better
one
off
drink.
maybe not going at all, because it's like, well, what happened to her? Why did she leave?
Yeah, because then you have to explain why you're
Yes.
leaving, and it doesn't sound like this family is
It
particularly
does
understanding.
highlight one thing. When it comes to alcoholism, you can't mess with it. From a medical perspective, I think you put it best. This is actually dangerous for her to go. And so if you truly love your sibling, you would say, look, sis, I love you to death. Of course, I know you're there in spirit. Let's celebrate together when we come back from our
Yeah,
honeymoon.
get our own set of pictures and all that. That works.
Absolutely.
I was really proud of how my wedding went off this summer. Zero drama. It was all about people coming together and not celebrating us so much. It's just celebrating togetherness, having a good time.
Right.
No matter what. If this sister goes now, she's not going to have fun.
Yes.
So this was a sibling rivalry of sorts.